Money flows to where it is quoted, managed, and well utilized. There are underlying principles as to how to do this well. In this series of broadcasts, Sam Afemikhe unveils practical time-tested steps to pursuing and achieving value for money with available limited resources. Sam is a chartered accountant and a leading value for money expert. He is also an author with extensive post-qualification experience in Africa and Europe. Sam is the Group Managing Director of SSAC, Advisory and Professionals, which has carried out several value for money reviews, audits, and value for money systems implementation in the oil and gas industry.
Welcome to Corporate Value for Money with Sam Afemikhe series number 4. Now, it is understood that value for money is obtaining best value from a project, program, or transaction. Corporate entities have to execute projects successfully on a continuous basis in order to survive, be profitable, and grow sustainably, just as public sector entities have to execute projects or programs successfully in order to deliver services at best value. In this episode, we'll be discussing the impact of good project methodology on the success of a project. Project management is the discipline of initiating, planning, executing, controlling, and closing out the work of a team to achieve and meet specific goals and success criteria. Using project management methodology is a business strategy allowing companies to maximize a project's value to the organization. The methodologies must evolve and be tweaked to accommodate a company's changing focus or direction, becoming almost a mindset as a way that reshapes what the company does in terms of projects. The design and implementation of a good, flexible project management methodology provides the following significant advantages as shorter project schedules, reduction and or provision of better cost control, prevention of unwanted scope changes, better execution planning, more accurate resource prediction, improved customer relations and project execution, easy project adjustment and execution to suit changing customer requirements, better visibility of status for senior management, and a good capture of best practices. With ever-increasing technological complexities of projects, project delays, and changing clients' requirements, there is now a revolution in project management methodologies. A totally new breed methodology which applies agile, adaptive process that evolves with the client every step of the way has evolved. There are two main project management methodologies. The first is the framework, which involves the individual segments and principles, pieces or components of the process needed to complete the project. They are linked with forms, guidelines, checklists, and templates. And then the second methodology, which consists of the orderly structuring or grouping of segments or framework elements comprising policies, procedures, and guidelines. The numerous factors that can influence the methodology applied include corporate strategy, which will dictate project execution culture, the complexity and size of the projects in the portfolio, which will involve through past practices and lessons learned, management's faith in project management, which is a factor of both the project execution culture, past practices, and lessons learned, development budget, which dictates the cost that the project can accommodate on an individual input item, and the number of life cycle phases. The factors that lead to success in project execution are experienced project team managers and professionals, project team leaders who have sound technical knowledge and can overcome challenges. Sound project methodology, which is having clear, reliable, and efficient, and of course, should be understood by all stakeholders. Proper planning, which is good planning, ensures successful project. So it's important that you invest time on planning and scheduling. Adhere to best practices, and of course, do not invest time and money to reinvent the wheel. Use frameworks and best practices as they will help you to concentrate your resources on the project's distinctive elements that will make all the difference. Then monitor and control is very important. It helps you to check progress and regularly evaluate the results against baseline to ensure that the project is on track. Use a professional software. In order to eliminate repeated update of spreadsheets, drowning in project notes and weekly update meetings, it is important to leverage on now abundantly available project software for project planning, resource allocation, and project scheduling. Project software facilitates the control of budget, enhances quality management and collaboration among stakeholders. Effective communication is also very important. With proper communication, many undesirable developments in projects could be prevented or at least discovered earlier. It is important to ensure that formal communication processes, meetings, documentation, CTC, as well as informal processes are implemented and used. Communication between members of the team plays an important role. It is important to work with committed people, ensure a robust execution strategy by ensuring that the core project staff, specialist resources, manufacturers, and all stakeholders form a dynamic and committed team. Then it's important to have astute risk management because projects rarely go as planned. So you must maintain a project register to log all risks to create confidence and quick resolution of issues as they arise. Projects need to be closed out ultimately in order to ensure that resources are not expended on the project even when the project is completed. A robust project closure methodology has to be applied at the appropriate time once the project has met all critical success factors. It is necessary to agree and sign off on confirmation of the project delivery, testing, and release. Satisfaction surveys are a good form of documentation for future reference to be logged and filed as valuable information for future use. The delivery of projects to scope, to budget, and to schedule is key to obtaining best value. This is an absolute necessity if we must do the right things and do things right, to be able to do more with less and obtain best value. You can if you apply the value for money principles. Please do watch out for the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Value for Money with Sam Afemikhe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Value for Money TV, and connect with Sam Afemikhe on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Direct all inquiries to info@samafemikhe.com or call +234 818 492 2710.